All right, welcome back, boys and girls, to another edition of the Drive-Thru Confessionals. Hungry? Stop by the deli. Make yourself a sandwich. Ham sandwiches today with a little provolone on them. Some spicy mustard. All right, we're doing the last question assigned in Chapter 4, which is question number 23 from the chapter review. This question involves Chebyshev's theorem first, and then it goes into how to utilize the z-score. So this is a great question. You can read it here. I'm not going to read it out loud to you. If you're just following along, you might want to pause the video and read it. So we want 68% of the data. Okay, 68% is going to lead us to doing Chebyshev's theorem, because Chebyshev's theorem says percent of the sample is equal to 1 minus 1 over k squared, where k is equal to the number of deviations, okay, from the mean. And the mean is this x bar, okay? All right, so we're going to start by figuring out how many standard deviations from the mean do 68% of the data fall in, or does. So we go, this is kind of some tricky math. 0.68 is 1 minus 1 over k squared. Now we're solving this for k, so get rid of this 1 by subtracting it, this 1. So you got 0.68 minus 1 is negative. Okay, multiply both sides by k squared, and you got negative 0.32 k squared is equal to 1. Divide each side, is equal to negative 1. Where did we lose that negative at? Yeah, this was negative all along. Okay, good. We didn't want it to be negative. Divide each side by 0.32, and you get k squared is negative 1 divided by negative point, and so you get k squared is 3.125, and then you square root both sides, and you get k was 1.77. So what we just found, this is confusing, 68% of the data will fall within 1.77 standard deviations of our mean, okay? So now we know that our mean is 29.7, and our one standard deviation is 6 minutes. Okay, so when we do 1.77 times 6, we get 10.62 minutes. All right, so now we just have to kind of understand what we're doing. If we go above or below our mean by 10.62 minutes, those numbers will represent where 68% of the people fall. So now you just do our range. Let's see. We often write ranges like that in math. Is 29.7 minus 10.62. And this would be 29.7 plus 10.62. So our range for an average Baltimore commute would be 19.08 and 40.32. So that is your answer. Like everything else in here, what's most important is you understand what the heck these numbers mean. So 68% of people that drive to work in Baltimore spend between 19 minutes and 40.5 minutes driving to work. If you spend less than 19 minutes driving to work to Baltimore, you are outside the norm. You're outside of that 68%. And if you spend more than 40 minutes driving to work, then you're also outside the norm. Boom!